This is Dom ix5 HT. Cam's hitting my housing there. This has nipple pins, which are not fun. At least in the Tico and the Tweedo. I think both of those had nipple pins. At least one of them did. I can't really remember. But they're not fun. They're hard to get underneath, hard to stay on top of to set the max lifts. They like to eat your flag. These nipples are not fun to play with. These Doms are really tapered too. I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. I felt the plug free up a little bit. There we go. Feel it free up a little bit more. There we go. A little bit more. You just gotta stay with it. It's pretty tapered. There. Back one set, I believe. Number 4 set. Number 3 set. It's trying to eat my flag. That was 2. I think 2 is a spool. Do not drop everything. Trying to get one to stay down, but I don't think it is. I don't think 2 stayed down either. Can't get the flag through here now. So something came back up. I lost the false set that I had. I still got a little bit of a false set. There. 2 was not down all the way. And now 1 is binding. I'm not even going to mess around with that flag. I think I'm just going to try to set this thing with a hook. I can even stay on it. Well, maybe I will just use the flag. I'm going to lose my false set. I'm going to end up dropping some stuff. I know it. All right, so pin 1 is, I believe it's set. Two dropped a little bit. Is 1 set? Now it is. Man, nipple pins are not fun. Well, now it just locked back up on me. It was, promise it was picked. The cam was hitting the edge of that plug, or the cylinder holder that I got. It was picked. I'm not picking it again. So how's this thing come off of here? First, I believe I got to get these C-clips off. Which can also be a pain. Just really not anything fun about this lock, in my opinion. There's one there, and there's one here. I don't think I've got that spread far enough yet. All right, so now there is a pin, a spring right there, which I believe will release this end cap. I can get this the right spot. Maybe that's all one piece. Probably gonna have to slide that whole thing out. Actually, I'm not sure if it is one piece. No, it's not. But this, I think, went back in the hole. All right. I think I got to get this out because if I don't, it's going to be a gap for the pins to fall in. What is holding this up? There, finally. Good grief. What is that? A wad of paper? Is that a spider nest? Sure looks like it. Well, I'd never seen that before. Alright, dropped one of the passive pins. I believe this went on that one right there. So 1, 2, 3, and 5 on the bottom. 3 and 5. And then 2, 4, and 6 on the side. I can just go by the cuts on the key too when I put this thing back together, but just want to try to put it where it goes. There's the key pins. Show you what these annoying things look like. They don't look like much, but so they're cone like that, so your flag wants to keep slipping off of them. You got to stay right on the tip of them. Picking it with pins down, Euro style, kind of helps so that the loose pins aren't falling back down in your way. So that's a little trick to make it a little bit easier. It's this dumbbell barrel, another one on 2, tapered on 3, and they're tapered on 4, and a tapered on 5. There's the housing. These are just passive pins. There's those Dom drivers and those annoying nipple pins. Actually, on the newer style nipple pins, like on the Tweedo or the Tico, they're actually longer. They look more like needles. So these weren't as bad, but those other ones they are a pain. I do not care for them. All right, that is the Dom ix5 HT.